Well, I think they were just practicing the first day or two, and a boat came out there, and I fined the guy. Boy, the word got around immediately: don't go near that racetrack, or you get in the wrong area, you're going to cost you money. But lots of times, you nail the first offender, and that takes care of it. Well, that's deterrence. That's right. It's like my throwing the guys off the base at Yorktown. We're fooling with the gals and the under training. That solved all that. I was fairly firm at mast. Like the first guy that had marijuana seeds in his car came to mast, and I fined him $300. And he says, I'm from Michigan. That's a $5 fine. I said, no, you're in the United States Coast Guard, and we don't tolerate marijuana on this base. Your seeds in your car are a violation. It cost you $300. Next time, it'll cost you $600. And the next time, I'll probably court-martial you and see if we can get you out of the Coast Guard.
Did he get the message?
They got the message. They got the message. I've told you the story about the first muster we had there. The guy that didn't go to muster. Do you remember that story? He just, I never had to go before. Nobody ever made me go before. I said, hey, that's disobedience of orders. We don't tolerate disobedience of orders. You are now a seaman. Instead of being a corpsman, you're now a seaman. And he got about as white as that wall. But I didn't have any problem with discipline. But Art was a wonderful guy, Art Hancock. But he just was so easy. And he had 10 or 15 mass cases a month. I had been there 2 years, 2 months, and I never had over 2 or 3 mass cases ever in the future, in a month. I never had that many, but just when you get a certain reputation for being military, and then they just measure up to that standard. I could go to a base and say, we know about you, Commander. Believe in the military system. You want, you believe in hard work, but you come to work on time. You won't tolerate alcohol interfering with the job. I mean, these are just things we know about you. And being aware and consistent. You have to be patterned. You can't be changing from one day to the next. You got to be the same.
Right.
And then, of course, I was always available. I was out and about the base. People could talk to me anytime. And I did walk around a lot, and I smiled a lot. But like you said, if the smile went away, there was something going on. And they fed on that. They straightened it out. Half the time, you don't have to do anything. Just let them know you're a little unhappy about a certain thing, and it's taken care of.